rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Steps away to his left. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a big play there for the Broncos. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 41, Wilson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Sheds off the tackle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Not sure how you feel about it, but to me, I think we're seeing it in front of our eyes. This league continues to change. Look at the moves you ordinarily get from a running back from the quarterback position.
Yeah, that's like a Le'Veon Bell type move right there, but you're exactly right. The game's kind of evolving in that way, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the quarterback is rapidly becoming an extra running back as well.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. From the shotgun, Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On to stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. On 2nd and 7, Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. Being chased out left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On throws, under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. Rolling to his right. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Broncos will extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and that'll make the score 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Lockett the return. And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. This one might be going the other way. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They go back to Carson here on 2nd. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Block working out of the gun. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. This is Carson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Block now to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. Shotgun snap to Lock. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Block now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lock. He'll find Metcalf. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Offside defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. On first and 10. It's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A huge play there for Denver. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they'd take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. McManus's point after is good, and it's now 21-7. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Lockett the return. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Deep ball for Goodwin. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we come up, and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Lockett the return. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 24. 60 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. On first down, Locke. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Now it's Carson. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Locke going to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A big play there on the catch and run.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling up.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Melvin Gordon His second touchdown of the night. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Lockett the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Locks throw into the hands of Finn. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing now is Locke. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's got it. Touchdown. Oh, but there is a marker on the field. So now the question, who is this on?
Offside. Defense.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work, because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right and then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against him a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, Wilson dancing to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Throw to the right here to Gordon. Touchdown, Broncos. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Lockett the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. To throw it is Locke. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. McManus now for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Lockett the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Lock now on first down. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Lock to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lock. A pass underneath for Carson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Marquise Goodwin, 44 yards. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime.
This is caught inside the 15. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Here's Wilson. Rolling to his left. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point from McManus is good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Lockett the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Lockett the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to